Course. Congressman, I'm underway now recording. My first question is, because I spoke with Mr. Parmalu earlier today, have you had any conversations with Mr. Parmalu about Annie Lucia? And then if you have, what were those conversations like today?
We have been closely in touch with Annie's family and with her legal counsel. And look, it has been clear from the very beginning that the Trump administration was deeply wrong in illegally deporting Annie. She is born in Honduras, but has been raised virtually her entire life here in Austin. She's an Austinite in every way that matters. She's been here since she was 8 years old. And she got into this very prestigious school in Boston, wanted to come and surprise her parents for Thanksgiving. And apparently that's the only crime she committed, was trying to be a good kid to surprise her parents. Got deported against court orders. And the Trump administration doubled down, said they weren't breaking the law. And now the Trump administration is admitting that they broke the law in deporting Annie. And you know what? Admitting to the mistake isn't enough. The way that they can make up for this is to bring Annie home. That way she can be in class for the first week of school next week.
Yeah, I understand, the judge, I guess it's really up to a judge to issue the order of when to or how soon to return Annie. Do you have any faith or confidence that this order will come down fairly soon? Like you said, she does start class next week at Babson. Um, so do you think this timeline will kind of expedite a little bit?
Look, I am leading a group of members of Congress calling on the Trump administration to bring Annie home today. The Trump administration, just with a flick of a pen, could bring her back, because the Trump administration already said that they made a mistake in deporting Annie. I'm calling for her to be brought back home, and for this lawlessness from the Trump administration to stop. The Trump administration broke the law in deporting this 19-year-old college student who'd done nothing wrong. The Trump administration broke the law when they deported Kilmar Abrego Garcia against the judge's orders. The Trump administration showed lawlessness when they shot and killed Renee Good in Minneapolis. And now they're lawlessly trying to use the Department of Justice to prosecute Renee Good's fiance. This contempt for the law is a pattern, and it has to stop.
I have two more questions for you, Congressman. First off, before I forget, you mentioned earlier that you've been in contact with Annie's family. How are they doing now? If you've spoken with them recently, since I guess the administration admitted they made a mistake, how are they doing, and how are their spirits?
We know that Annie's family needs to have their daughter back here in the United States so that she can go to school. She grew up here in working class East Austin, did incredible in her classes, made it into one of the top business schools in America, wants to contribute to our economy. She wants to make us all proud. And her family worked so hard for that and are bravely speaking out. What I think has been really, really awful and unacceptable, and what has not been covered enough, is that once Annie and her family started speaking out about the Trump administration breaking the law, the Trump administration sent ICE officers to Annie's parents' house. And that was not a Trump administration quote unquote mistake. That's something that clearly they did on purpose. But Annie's family has not been intimidated. They continue to call for her return. And we're going to stay on top of this until Annie comes back home.
My last question for you is something Mr. Pomerleau mentioned. He said that, he's been getting calls and reports from people out of the country that they're afraid to send their kids to study here in America, to basically study abroad, but here in America. I know that, there are tons of universities around the country, including here at UT at Austin, that have such strong international student bases. Is there a concern with all of these ICE raids and things that are happening that that's going to impact the international student pool here in not only Austin, but in the state of Texas?
We need stability for all kinds of students and families. We want international students who come here to know they're going to be treated fairly. We want to know when our US citizen kids go study abroad that they'll be treated fairly. But this isn't just about people born in other countries. I mean, we have seen the Trump administration detain and deport even US citizens. even United States veterans. The Trump administration's mass deportation policies are so reckless that they are deporting people that they say they're deporting by mistake, like Annie, and they're deporting people that have committed no crime. Most of the people they're deporting have committed no crime whatsoever. And so this entire mass deportation scheme is lawless, it's wrong, and honestly, it is the opposite of what Donald Trump went and campaigned out there saying he was going to do. Donald Trump said he was going to go after the bad guys. Instead, he's going after custodians and construction workers and college students like Annie that are about as American as anybody else.
I lied. I think I have one more question. You represent parts of Hayes County, correct?
That's right.
Have you seen what County Judge Ruben Becerra posted earlier today?
I
And then
haven't.
do you
I've
have
heard reports.
okay.
I've heard reports of someone being hospitalized and an ICE activity there, but I haven't seen the judge's
Okay.
posting.
I was only going to ask because we have a crew down there, and I was just going to ask if you had a response to what he said, or if you what you had heard. But if you
No,
don't have
I
anything official that you're ready to say, that's okay.
probably not because I haven't seen what
Yeah,
he said. So okay.
no worry. I
Thank
just
you,
thought I
Jahmal.
would ask you about it. Thank you,
I
Congressman.
appreciate
Have
it.
a good one. Yep.
Take care. Bye.
Okay, bye.